When you decide to get what hosting for the domain you have chosen, bear in mind that there are many different options out there that you can pick and choose from. You have to know what type of hosting you need and what operating system your host is offering you. There are different hosting plans to suit everyone's needs. However, before making a decision on which plan you need, you first need to know what you want to do with your website. If you are the sort of person that wants to have full control over your website and intend to work with a database, a dedicated server host would probably be the right choice for you. But what is a dedicated server exactly? It is a server that only hosts your website and does not share with others. This simply means that the server is dedicated to you and your website alone, so you have the entire control over all actions on the server, like server admin and also any hardware or software applications. When looking for a server host, you have to know what the company is offering you and where you need to look to find a good dedicated hosting service. So what operating system do you need for your website? Most people go with the most common system we all know, that is obviously Windows. This is quite simply because the majority of people work with Windows and have Windows applications for their websites. Some of the techie guys out there will use a Linux system. Linux is an absolute multitasking system and is really great for safe and fast surfing on the internet. However, Linux is really for the experts because it can be pretty daunting if you are running Windows applications on a Linux system. Linux is a little complicated in comparison to good old Microsoft Windows. So what's with the bandwidth? With a dedicated server, you should never have problems with your bandwidth because you have the whole server to yourself. Hence the description dedicated server. It is exactly the same with the disk space you need for your website as well. You have the entire space to yourself. Backup for your website. You must have a backup system set up for your website. Look for hosting that has this function in their package and they will automatically keep your data safe. This option pays off because if something really major happens and everything crashes, your data can always be restored. Of course, you can do your backups manually, but that will steal your time and patience big time. Last but not least, look for a hosting company that do all the maintenance on your website automatically. Most of the good hosting companies out there do this for you with their automated tools anyway. You really do not want to be getting your own head around these things when there's someone there that can do it for you in a quarter of the time it would take you to do it. Always outsource the nervy stuff. There is always a person there that just loves to do the things you probably hate to do, so let them do it for you. All maintenance and monitoring of your server and website can and should be done by the experts at your hosting company. Most of the time, this is all in the package you have purchased anyway.